Hi there, thank you for watching the News Bunker. I'm Andy Waits. It's Monday, January 9th, 2009. Using Google is killing the planet. Or so you might think if you listen to the physicist who says Google searches use enough energy to pump 7 grams of CO2 into the atmosphere. I wonder how much computing power it took to calculate that. I think I felt the oceans rise just a little bit. When he was Senator Obama, the president-elect condemned the counterterrorism tactics of the Bush administration, but now that he will hold the reins of power, well, the tune is changing. On This Week with George Stephanopoulos, Obama said he has, quote, a belief that we need to look forward as opposed to looking backwards. And of course, looking forward, there's no sense in taking options away from the president when you're the president. It's the shoe on the other foot. And if you ever worn the shoe on the wrong foot, well, you know what that's like. A new technology may help fight cancer and other immunity diseases. Biodegradable polymer cylinders implanted into the body attract a type of immune cell messenger. The cylinders essentially reprogram your immune system. In testing with lab mice, it was 90% effective. Unfortunately, still no cure for stupidity. I put a link to that story, by the way, in the video description. Check it out. Decades ago, we were told we'd be in flying cars by the turn of the century. Well, here it is, 2009, still no flying car. But hold your horses, or whatever. A company called Terrafugia says they'll have a flying car on the market by mid-2010, and here's what it looks like. Rather, a cartoon of what it looks like. The thing will sell for about $200K. Seems like a lot, but don't worry. You'll easily make enough money to pay for one of those working at Spacely Sprockets. Now look at newspapers from around the world and across America. First, the New York Times. The picture is from a story coming up in a moment. It's practice for the inauguration. There's Michelle Obama's stand-in, or sit-in as the case may be. Still a hot war in the Holy Land. And two takes on it here. Israel has the upper hand, so some perceive that as an end to the two-state solution. But Israel sees it as a chance to deal a death blow to Hamas, which has sworn to annihilate Israel. In the LA Times, look at that, rubbing the world's nose in LA's January weather. Hey, there's an ad for the Golden Globes, but why do we care? It's voted on exclusively by foreign entertainment correspondents. So the only American to win a major award was Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke! I hear the Seattle Post-Intelligencer is going to fold. Let's take a look at it while we can. The big story, huge really, a murder that took place in Italy. In Italy? Hey, tell me again why this paper is going out of business. The Post-Intelligencer. Oh, I get it. After intelligence. A week from tomorrow begins the age of Obama, but the ceremony itself involves mind-boggling logistics. There was a sort of dress rehearsal on Sunday morning in D.C. There were stand-ins for all the dignitaries, with Army Staff Sergeant Derek Brooks playing the role of Barack Obama, complete with foes swearing in and a parade to the White House. The real Marine Band played Hail to the Chief for Sergeant Brooks. They needed someone who was roughly a body double for Obama. Like Johnny Bravo, he fit the suit. He's 6'2", 185 pounds, a black guy, perfect for getting those camera angles and lighting set up in advance. The inaugural address, my fellow Americans, God bless America. Don't you wish all political speeches were as succinct? Well, don't hold your breath. The new national health care won't cover what happens to you if you do that. Now, some comments on your comments. MT Tomb writes, I'm very curious as to where the outcry for peace was when Israel was enduring upwards of 500 rocket attacks a week. No one seemed to care if the so-called Palestinians attacked Israel. But just let Israel respond, and we hear peace, peace. It makes me want to puke. Hey, rhymes with nuke. Well, I hear you, Empty. But if you would persuade with the valid points you made, saying puke and nuke, they'll think you're a kook. It's better to just invade. Finally, the pearl of wisdom. Today is Rush Limbaugh's 58th birthday. Like him or hate him, he is a lightning rod, and he's the man most responsible for the surge of popularity in talk radio. Before Rush, AM was dying. Talk radio was a bland mix of what do you think? Well, what do you think? Mixing entertainment with information, he changed the dialogue in America. Rush Limbaugh said, no nation ever taxed itself into prosperity. Well, that's it from the News Bunker. There's more news tomorrow. I would really appreciate your comments. Don't forget that contest from Friday's show. Check it out. Click the yellow subscribe button. You'll get a free trip around the sun. Check back in Monday through Friday for more reports from the News Bunker. I'm Andy Waits. Hey, thank you for watching.